Good evening and welcome to Tok Didiman. Yes, tonight's special edition comes from the National Agriculture Research System Innovation Show. On May 12, the Tok Didiman team was in Leh to cover this key event in the agriculture research space. Kicking off Agri-News tonight, the first Santos National Agriculture Research Systems Innovation Show was held last Tuesday at Naris Momase Regional Center in Leh, held under the theme Bridging the Gap Through Research and Innovation for Market Demand. The show focused on linking research, technology, and market access for farmers. Formerly, the Nari Innovation Show was rebranded to highlight the role of innovation in growing PNG agriculture. We now cross over to David Susuve. He was in Leh to cover this important event.
Thank you, Jackie, and thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm David Susuve. Thanks for joining us on this episode of NBC's Tok Didiman. I'm here at the Naris Momase Regional Center, and we're here to witness the highlights of the 2026 NASH Innovative Show. In a few moments' time, we will see the Director General of NASH, Dr. Simbiken, giving his official speech to open the show, as well as other dignitaries who are also part of this show. So without further ado, let's go and check out some cultural activities. There's also students attending this show, and we're expecting a big one from participants in the agriculture sector. So without further ado, let's go over and check what's happening in the show right here on Tok Didiman.
One occasion, we think that science and evidence-based technology make this event full life.
The inaugural Santos National Agriculture Research Systems Innovation Show, or NAS, was successfully hosted at the Momase Regional Center in Leh, Morobe Province last Tuesday. Under the theme Bridging the Gap Through Research and Innovation for Market Demand, the show is aimed to address the massive gap between science and technologies. Formerly known as the Nari Innovation Show, this flagship event was rebranded in a bid to highlight the importance of research in the agriculture sector. The event showcased different ideas and innovative techniques to transform the agricultural landscape of PNG, linking science and market demand.
So this is produced in Buleta.
For the first time in years, all agricultural research institutions from the Commodity Boards, the Livestock Development Corporation, Fresh Produce Development Agency, PNG Biosecurity, NARI, and the Department of Agriculture and Livestock came together to address farming challenges and present the opportunities available in an agriculture value chain. The show also saw a huge number of students from various schools in Leh, Sinsin groups, farmers, and the general public the opportunity to gain and learn skills and techniques. Guest speaker and ECP Governor Alan Baird said policy gaps in the agriculture sector limits potential and critical investment across our value chains. Baird stressed the need for policy backed with research evidence.
One of the things that I worry about is the policy gaps. In order to unlock the agricultural potential in our country, we require investment across the value chain, starting first of all with development-oriented research, We also need policies that promote multi-stakeholder collaboration, and I refer to what the NAS are doing today and what you're working towards.
The governor, who is one of those vocal leaders who advocates the importance of agriculture, said we need direct development partners support towards these interventions in the agriculture sector.
We need direct development partner support towards these interventions. I feel that PNG lacks adequate policies and legal frameworks to regulate the sustainable use of our genetic resources, to protect traditional knowledge, and to secure international property rights. These gaps expose us to biopiracy, limit our ability to innovate, and deter both domestic and foreign investment.
He urged the Minister for Agriculture and Livestock to bring the Breeder Act policy that was currently under development to Parliament as soon as possible. He said that in PNG, we had a lot of land labor, which were two of the most important factors in production.
I understand that we have a Breeder Protection Act currently under development. Minister, I would urge you to bring that act to Parliament as soon as you can. Every month we delay exposes our genetic resources and reduces the chances of us getting investment in some of these crops. I also think we need a new law, a law that gives security to investors in the ag sector, to protect capital. In Papua New Guinea, we have lots of land and we have lots of labor. These are 2 out of 4 very important factors of production.
Unfortunately, we struggle in the area of entrepreneurship, in innovations, and we struggle in securing capital investments. BAD acknowledged the renewed effort by the NAS institution, the Department of Agriculture and Livestock, all provincial agriculture divisions for continued work in research to enhance service delivery. BAD emphasized that agriculture remained the greatest tool for development in PNG if funded properly.
Agriculture remains Papua New Guinea's greatest tool for development, if we fund it properly. If we want better health, agriculture can give the whole country better health outcomes. If we want to improve education, I can tell you that cocoa is paying, plus the other crops, coffee, are paying for better education for the children of the farmers. They're doing it themselves. If we want to improve law and order, jobs, gender equality, agriculture is the only sector that can deliver on all of this. And research is at the center of it.
Co-chair of the NAS Management Committee and Director General of the National Agriculture Research Institute, Dr. Nelson Simbican, said that the true power of research is fully realized when it transcends the laboratory and transforms into tangible benefits for people. Dr. Simbican emphasized that it's imperative to link science to markets, which is vital for building a robust and diversified economy.
National Agricultural Research System is a pillar of the National Agriculture Strategic Plan 2024 to 2033. It is a pillar that will drive innovation, productivity, and efficiency to deliver the plan. And it is a national core in the plan through the National Coordinating Department, the Department of Agriculture and Livestock, to establish a NAS system in the country. And the progress has taken place. A national agriculture research system policy or framework is being worked on by the Department of Agriculture. NARI supports the National Department to establish a secretariat to formulate the agricultural research systems plan for the country and support the economic sector in the medium-term development plan for DIP 1.
The NAS Innovation Show is the first step in uniting institutions that are one way or the other involved in agricultural research. Drawing from each other's strength, we continue to improve agriculture value chains by providing realistic solutions that are adaptable and effective. He urged everyone to embrace the opportunity and let this inaugural show be the dawn of a new era where science and market demands are linked towards a shared vision.
And to our hardworking farmers, embrace the innovations as the indispensable key to your commercial success and a more prosperous future. Let this inaugural NAS Innovation Show be the dawn of a new era where science and market demand are inextricably linked, working hand in hand towards a set vision. With the continued support from our partners, including Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, we will bridge the gap, build a resilient economy, and secure a prosperous future for all Papua New Guineans.
Meanwhile, Santos Senior Sustainable Development Manager Elsie Mongoru said as a platinum sponsors, they were proud to support such an event that would benefit livelihoods in PNG. Through their Santos agricultural program and broader community investment, they will continue to support projects within their operation areas to encourage farmer participation in formal supply chains and to earn sustainable income.
As Platinum sponsor, Santos reaffirms its long-standing commitment to strengthening sustainable livelihoods across Papua New Guinea. Through our Santos agriculture programs and broader community investment, we actively support projects within our operational areas. We encourage opportunities for farmers to participate in formal supply chains and earn sustainable incomes. But beyond market access, we place a strong emphasis on capacity building, ensuring farmers receive the training, tools, and support needed to add value to their produce. Because ultimately, sustainable development is not just about production, it's about empowerment. We strongly believe that meaningful progress happens through partnerships. We commend NARI and all members of the National Agriculture Research Systems for their leadership in bringing this event to life.
NARI, this show is one occasion. We think that science and evidence-based technology
Bring this event to life.
That wraps up Agri-News from the NAS Innovation Show in Leh. ECP Governor Alan Bed said policy gaps are still holding back growth and investment in agriculture. He called for stronger support from development partners to drive real change. Coming up on Tok Didiman, we sit down with Skipper Christopher from the Department of Agriculture on turning breadfruit into oil and other products. Stay tuned for that story. Welcome back to Tok Didiman. Now, most people know breadfruit has food, but it can be used for much more. We recently met skipper Christopher from the Department of Agriculture and Livestock, who's turning breadfruit into oils, flour, soap, and other products. On Agri Talk, we join David Susuve as he explains how it's done.
My name is Skipper Christopher. I'm the Food Security Advisor in Morobe Province. I'm attached with the Division of Agriculture and Livestock in Morobe Province. I have been doing producing virgin coconut oil firstly. So I produce virgin coconut oil, and I also train farmers in the communities how to produce virgin coconut oil. And from there, I advanced into producing soap, at the same time infusing oil, like putting herbs into the oil, the coconut oil, and those are some of the benefits that to the people. The project now coming up with the aim of breadfruit project is to come up with a product that is not only for breadfruit for only eating, but any product out of the breadfruit, or coming up with a variety of products from breadfruit. So that's where I have that idea of producing the breadfruit oil and soap. Most of the research in Papua New Guinea is not captured about soap, benefits of soap and oil on especially the breadfruit. So I have to search on the Google, and I find out there are some benefits out of breadfruit. So that's where I use the skill of producing soap and oil, infusing oil with the herbs to produce breadfruit and breadfruit oil and breadfruit soap. And the benefits of those products, the soap, it can make your skin smooth. It can make when your skin is wrinkled, it can make it like you come back to young. And when you use the oil, it makes, especially the ladies, it makes their hair straight. It can become black, and it has also other medicinal properties in the breadfruit. So it's the oil can be applied externally, and if there's you have a problem with your internal organs, you can also drink it. Breadfruit product, this is the first time I produced a breadfruit product, but other products for that infusing and oil production and soap making, it's already now I hate 8 years of been doing that. I'm inspired by the medicinal properties of the breadfruit and the rare knowledge on the breadfruit products. As I said, there's not so much product on producing the breadfruit oil and soap, and very hard. You cannot find anyone doing especially in our country. So that inspires me to come up with a new product that everyone is waiting to see. Our organization, DAL, we also partners to NARI. We are also rolling out other activities relating to agriculture activities. So this program is when the program is staged for this today to be a showcase. So and with the products that I've been producing and uploading on the Facebook, and my colleagues from the NARI, they asked me to if I can display some of the products during the show. So that's where I'm here now to display. But most of the products in Alotau, only the breadfruit, because of the breadfruit is now is the project that is on. So I produce the breadfruit that I think no one is yet to produce that product. At the moment in Alotau, we have been selling our product in the Alotau, and even in other provinces. We have been selling to other provinces, but not overseas. Our dream is to move our product or to expose our product to the international market, and because we have the facility, Beijing coconut oil facility in Alotau, and that was, I think, it was also recognized in 2019. Sorry, not 19, 2024, when we had World Coconut Day in Mosby, and we came first in the country, the best processing facility in the country. So, and that's the aim for our facility or our product to reach international market. My encouragement or my message to the people, especially in the local communities, breadfruit is not only the food that we eat, and there is also medicinal properties, and there is also you can get other products, a unique product out of breadfruit. Especially the breadfruit, let me give an example how it plays a very significant role in the food security. Back in my province, especially Milne Bay, the Atoll Island communities are relying on breadfruit for food security. And recently we had a Cyclone Mila has affected our Atoll Island communities. And if you have visited any of those islands in the Outer Island communities of Milne Bay, you will realize that they are relying on breadfruit for food security. So there are also traditional way of preserving the breadfruit in the communities, and they are now relying on that while waiting for the government assistance for rice and tin fish that only lasts for 1 or 2 weeks, and they will still go back to our traditional food, especially breadfruit. So the product that I come up with, and we are promoting it also in our province. We are teaching our people in the communities, and it's the skill that any person who is not educated, but we can teach, we can impart that the skill to any ordinary person can produce a soap and oil in the community. So it's a good business opportunity for our local farmers or local people who are thinking of sustaining their livelihood. Apart from the oil that I produce, and I'm also doing as a agriculture extension officer, I do farmer visits, visit my farmers, train how to farm, especially the crops, the rice. Train also my farmers to how to produce soap. Training, extension, and other field visit to the farmers. And those are my the technical expertise that I give to my farmers. I travel to the local and out island communities also.
That's this week's Agri Talk. Thanks, David, for the chat with skipper Christopher on what breadfruit can really do. He showcased these products at the recent NAS Innovation Show. It's great to see breadfruit going beyond the plate and becoming a real value-added resource. We'll take a break now, but up next we have Roots and Real Stories. Welcome back to Tok Didiman. Still at the NAS Innovation Show, we'll look at how better farming practices can improve rice quality. Rice is a staple for millions and vital to PNG's food security, but good yields depend on the right soil, manure, and pest control. Tonight on Roots and Real Stories segment, David Susuve speaks with NARI agronomist Anthony Beko on what it takes to grow quality rice here at home.
Rice has become a staple food in many households across Papua New Guinea. And the government is now exploring ways to increase smallholder rice production while also maximizing commercial farming opportunities. During the NAS show held at NARI's Momase Regional Center, we visited the research site and had the opportunity to speak with rice expert and agronomist Anthony Beko, who has many years of experience in rice farming and production techniques. With extensive research already carried out, NARI is excited to partner with the Rice and Grain Board to support the government's vision of large-scale rice production and downstream processing in the country. Beko, who has also been involved in commercial rice farming for many years, shared valuable insights into the rice production value chain and the importance of proper farming practices. He explained that farmers must first understand the full chain of rice production from planting to harvesting and processing.
Mipla look long value chain the rice. Farmer must understand him how long plant him rice, look out him rice, na bring him go come up lo plate, na you keke rice, lo help him you. So that's what Mipla saw him long. This plus so long 2026. Look long demonstration plot lo Mipla.
According to Beko, NARI has released 4 rice varieties suitable for lowland rice farming. These include NR1, NR15, NR3, and NR4. At the moment, the NR1 is performing really well in producing high-quality rice, he said.
NARI Mipla been releasing 4 varieties, lowlands, highlands. Highlands got 2 blocks yet. Also, plenty farmers are confused, so we must clear them 2 here. Rice blow highlands and blow highlands. Rice blow nambis and blow nambis. So rice blow highlands and blow highlands. We got 4 varieties blow nambis. Inside the 4 varieties where NARI releasing. 1 variety and perform good yet. Now I'm stop NR1.
Beko noted that rice farming in PNG has faced many challenges over the years, particularly from pests and diseases. However, NARI has continued its research efforts to improve and purify the NR1 seed variety before seedlings are distributed to farmers.
That's one variety and perform good. NR1 second long NR15, but me block law multiply NR1, purify NR1, make sure that them clean material and clean blood seed. Now me block him out to farmer. That's what Nari me block law working at the moment long Nari 1.
He explained that rice production involves several important stages, including growing, harvesting, pressing, drying, storage, and processing at rice mills. In seed production, we must ensure rice does not mix with different varieties because rice is very sensitive. We verify and test seedlings carefully before they are given to farmers, he said.
Inside the seed production too, me block one kind. Me block cleaning, make sure me block maintaining that rice no mix one them NR varieties. Me block maintaining NR1, clean him, check him. Me block masave lo character block this la variety. Stretch him good na. Me block put him na. Me block save sem. And piwa NR1 me block lo him out for farmer. Or side all come request long quality seeds. Rice.
Beko added that the NR1 variety has shown strong adaptability and can grow well in different environments, as demonstrated during the NASH show. Recent research has also revealed that rice requires high nitrogen levels in the soil for healthy growth. According to Beko, crops such as peanuts and beans can help improve soil fertility by naturally increasing nitrogen content in the soil.
Rice in one black crop emphasizes high nitrogen or grease block ground. So sample road will help him grease block ground. You look him the demonstration plot, me put him some legumes, or some peanut, bean, this kind of crops also help him give him back grease block ground. Lo narva side, you look him, me at house pato is stop.
He also highlighted the importance of integrating livestock into rice farming systems. For example, duck waste, he said, is an effective natural fertilizer for rice cultivation, while ducks themselves can help reduce pests and diseases in rice ponds.
Pato em round lo wara, time me rouse him waste blong em pek. This la pek em good pla lo soil fertility em help him back rice lo growth blong em help him to lo control him all insects inside lo rice. So em sample all technique where farmer can work him lo help him rice production. So time come up lo side lo kai em kiss him rice, em ka protein pato stop, em ka fish too stop.
NARI continues to encourage farmers to adopt improved farming methods and quality seed varieties as the country works towards strengthening food security and reducing reliance on imported rice.
Thanks, David, again for that look at rice production with agronomist Mr. Anton Beko. From planting to milling, it's clear that good practice at every step lifts both yield and quality. Stories like these show how agriculture strengthens food security and supports local farmers. We'll take our final break. When we return, we'll wrap up Tok Didiman right here on NBC TV. Welcome back to Tok Didiman. Now, farming is shifting from manual methods to mechanized systems that boost productivity. Tonight on The Green Guide, NARI Mechanization Officer Stacy Roulette shows us how a potato harvester works and why it matters for crops like potato and sweet potato or cow.
Name to me Stacy Roulette, me mechanization officer here at NARI MRC. Na walk to me look out the molgeta solid called machine when bagatim lo here lo station. So one of those machines is the sweet potato digger, which is behind us right there. That's the sweet potato digger. It's part of a group of machines that make up the that contribute towards the sweet potato value chain. So in the sweet potato value chain, there's you got a set of machines, around 4 of them. We have the bed former and the vine cutter, and this is the potato digger. Particularly that machine there is for digging. I'm not digging ground, digging cocoa once I'm ready. The good thing about it is a diesel engine. It consumes fuel consumption low, but there's got limitations. As you look now, it's day where heavy rain and put on the ground is wet too much, and machine have hard through and ball close to. But on a dry condition, yeah, perform good. And diesel machine when black sim lo Taiwan through lo partner organization Taiwan Technical Mission, we've been able to procure those machines with their assistance. So it's a simple machine that runs on a dog clutch system. You start him hand crank start, okay? You put him into gear like a vehicle. You got gear 1, 2, 3, now reverse. So once you engage this like gear, you engage the clutch and must start move forward now. Control is easy. You just either grab on the left, right, pinch the left pedal, left or right, kind of. That's how it works. There's a possibility M can walk a taro as well. If you build him a taro ridges like we have here, it's the same design now in a ridge system or something. So he can. I'm not going to say it will work with taro, but we're trying. I'll try it out. If I have any new information, definitely I'm going to talk to. So yeah, here at Nari, we are doing research into the small machines here to collect information on these small machines to see if they are worth adopting into PNG farming system, especially the side of rice, taro, sweet potato, cocoa. How these small machines can help him boost him, upscale production is the 3 main crops. So yeah, we've been using them a lot, and I've seen that these machines, they have a lot of potential here within PNG. It's just all about using it more, gaining, learning new something, how to use it, how to operate it, maintain it, and share that information to people. So more people know, that's even better. Mechanization knowledge can spread around instead of keeping it to only us ourselves.
And that was Stacy Roulette in lay on how mechanization cuts labor and improves harvest efficiency. As NARI rolls out more innovative tools, farmers can meet market demand with better quality and less effort. And those were the highlights from last week's Santos NAS Innovation Show that was held in Leh, Morobe Province. Now, before we go, here's Rodney Aku, chairman of the organizing committee, with closing remarks and with his appreciation message to all the participants.
Well, side no show having good number of all participants, especially from different stakeholders. NAS, as it's made up of different commodity boards, including NARI, CIC, Cocoa Board, FPDA, NAKIA, and then we have DL partners. So far, I think 80% of these members of NAS will come or participate in this show come up successful because the show is all about innovations or technologies where all these different organizations through research will been conducting will come exhibit during this show. Also, make mention all universities will also participate. Unitech, University of Goroka, and University of Natural Resources and Environment from all the way from Woodall. All come now, all exhibit team, plenty of sand into where all come now, also in the show. Me also talk thank you to all honorable partners, awesome APEP, Asia Pacific Economic partners, where all come, also all exhibit, all programs. Now one can work on make him throughout the country. One time, all these different agriculture organizations, institutions inside the PNG, and we also have the team from Octedi, the team from Octedi Development Foundation, where all work one time all communities, especially the mine affected areas, where one kind of livelihoods activity through work agriculture, or sabotimul farmers blom pla after life after the mine, how all sustaining moliet and all stuff. All tool come show him this little programs na story blola. We also have the teams from Wafi Golpu and Harmony and Santos, where I'm representing more mining industries blooming plan. When I work, we'll make him a sabotimul community blow. Apart from that, we have others from the industry NAS partners. We have the Fresh Produce Development Agency, a full team of fresh produce team, all the friends from Hagen and Goroka and Ley. So come exhibit soymol, innovations blow. One something all work towards helping all farmers, all vegetables or horticulture industry. Make mention I talk thank you all sponsors Blomipla, Santos, plenty sponsor of this event, as well as a gold sponsor from Harmony Mine, and then we have bronze sponsor support from Gineg or Gineg and Farmset. But thank you, Mila. Also make mention all companies where all come in, give support. One and really quick is a lay biscuit company, and also telecom, all providing support. The side Gazi boss so set up here. So Mila, thank you.
And that concludes this episode featuring Nari's innovative show that's happening at Nari's Momase Regional Headquarters in Ley City, Morobe Province. The one-day event which saw a lot of participants in the mining sector, telecommunication, as well as students and the general public all coming to witness this show. And as mentioned by the chairman of the host organizing committee, chairman of the show, Mr. Aku, he said that this year's show has been named the inaugural NAS show, and he also acknowledged a lot of participants, farmers from other centers as well as 18 Morobe Province all coming to participate in the show, learning also new methods and skills how to go about in the agriculture sector. Again, thanks everyone for tuning in as you've been joining us from the start of the show up until now, and we want to acknowledge your presence and your company on the show. Again, this is where we say goodbye, and it's back to you, Jackie.
That's it for Tok Didiman tonight. We'll be back same time next week with more stories from the agriculture sector. So if you have a story, tip, or a question, do reach us on our Facebook at Tok Didiman NBC TV, or you can call us on 323-6961. Until the next time here on Tok Didiman, I'm Jacqueline Kanabudi. Have a good night.